Hi friends, Katerina from the Evolution of Stitches here. Welcome to my channel. So I have promised you a tutorial on how to make a pom-pom in order to use it in one of your crochet projects or decorate anything you would like. Actually, there are thousands of ways that you can make a pom-pom. There are pom-pom makers that you can buy, but I would suggest to use something that you have already in your house. For example, for this tutorial I'm going to use these old CDs. Depending on the size I would like my pom-pom to be, I would use these ones, which are for a small pom-pom, or these. I don't know if you can see them because they are transparent. These are from CD covers and you can use them for bigger pom-poms. But I would suggest that you should try and experiment. For example, for another size, I would use this ladle. It might sound odd, but you can use a lot of things that you can find in your house. For this tutorial I'm going to use these CDs, and if you use old CDs you can use them more than once. What you will have to do is to cut a small space on the CD. I have already cut one, and then I'm going to cut my other CD in exactly the same way. So what I will do is to use a marker in order to draw the line, so I have the same space on both my CDs, and then I'm going to cut it out. It will be better if you used a paper cutter, but for now I will use a pair of scissors because CDs are not that hard to cut. So now I have cut both my CDs. As you see, they have the same opening. What I will do now is to cut a piece of thread and place it on one of my CDs. This thread is waxed thread. It's used when you make jewelry. If you don't have this kind of thread, you can always use the same yarn that you are going to use for your pom-pom. So now I'm going to place this thread on top of my CD like this, and then I'm going to place my other CD on top. So I have this thread between my two CDs. So now what we need to do is to start wrapping our yarn. Be careful to keep this yarn or thread in place and start wrapping your yarn around the CDs. I'm going to use this scrap yarn because, as I said, I'm not going to use this pom-pom on anything. So I will support the tail of my yarn with my thumb and I will start wrapping. So you continue wrapping your yarn around like this. You can wrap your yarn around the CDs as many times as you like. So you can continue wrapping your yarn around the two CDs. Just be careful not to catch this thread between your wraps, and also you can do it any direction you like. There is no right or wrong way to do it. You can hold these CDs like this, so as you can see, threads are looking downwards. So please continue like this, and I will tell you in a bit how many times I've wrapped my yarn around my CDs. So now I have wrapped about 120 times. I'm going to continue for some more wraps. What I would like to say is that in order to help you to move your yarn around the CDs, it's better not to wrap your yarn very tightly, and you can always hold this thread with your left hand in order not to get caught between your wrap. And I will continue like this until I cover the rest of my CDs. I have wrapped my yarn around 130 times around my CDs, but of course how many times you will have to wrap your yarn will depend on how thick your yarn will be, and of course how fluffy you would like your pom-pom to look. For now, because this is a tutorial, I'm going to stop here, and what I'm going to do is to cut off my yarn, and now I have these two strands that I'm going to pull towards the middle of my CDs and tie them with a knot. Of course, this is not secure, but for now I'm not going to do anything else. I will show you later what I will use these strands for. So now you should start cutting along the edge of the CDs. It will be helpful if you place your pair of scissors here between the two CDs and create an opening like this. And you can start cutting your yarn. Please try to use a sharp pair of scissors, which I don't have. Anyway, when you cut the first few, then it's easier. So try. This is my last. I think my pair of scissors is useless, but anyway, I have finished. So now I'm going to tie these strand tightly, and I'm going to take my pom-pom out of the CDs, and then I'm going to tie this thread some more. So here's our pom-pom. If you can use these strands in order to attach it to wherever you would like to. If you are really a perfectionist, what you can do is also trim the yarn in order to have exactly the same. Let me use another. So everything is exactly the same. And as you can see, take away this extra yarn. You can do it the other way as well. And your pom-pom is ready. So this is the way we can create a pom-pom at home using old CDs. This is a small one, of course, and if you would like to watch me creating a bigger one using CDs again, please watch my next tutorial. So this is for now. If you liked my video, please leave a thumbs up and a comment. Please let me know what my next tutorial should be about. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Until then, think positive.